Year 1025. The Yu Dynasty. Disasters abound. Earthquakes are frequent while internal strife brews. External threats rise. The northern enemy forces are advancing south. The Yu Dynasty is on the verge of collapse. The people suffer. 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 The north is in urgent crisis. The enemy suddenly invaded our borders. Our 20,000 Yu soldiers fought against 600,000 enemy troops. They held for 90 days. Only to perish.
What about the people of my Yu Dynasty? How are they?
4 cities have fallen. The enemy Khan has ordered a month-long massacre.
Urgent report. The enemy has broken through 3 more cities. 200,000 citizens have been captured.
Urgent report. The enemy has breached yet another city. Of the 300,000 northern border troops, 200,000 have fallen. The general of the north has written a blood letter calling for aid.
The civil and military officials implore an audience. They request Your Majesty immediately send troops north to resist the enemy.
Your Majesty.
Last year, when the Zions attacked our borders, 200,000 troops from the Western Command went to aid them, but they were held up. This year, the southern regions have seen continuous torrential rains for months, displacing millions of common people. Now, with the enemy advancing south, where are the reinforcements? The imperial treasury is empty. Where is the money to be used? Is my 300-year-old Yu Dynasty destined to fall? But what about the people of this land? What can be done?
There is still a plan that can save the lives of Yu's people.
You may all leave.
Understood.
Your Majesty. You heard it too.
Who is speaking? This is...
Humanity has conquered the limitations of distance. Traveling by high-speed rail and aircraft, tens of thousands of miles can be covered in a single day. Everywhere is filled with joy. The population has experienced an explosion, but hunger and cold will never appear again. There, they no longer use cumbersome gold and silver. Instead, all information, entertainment, work, and wealth are contained within small mobile phones. The technology there is advancing rapidly day by day. Humanity has conquered the seas, conquered the mountains, conquered the skies, and even conquered the universe.
This?
Where is this? Is this a celestial realm?
There, a 5,000-year history of profound heritage. It is an era where the pinnacle of this world's wisdom has erupted. That place is also 1,000 years later, where you now stand. There is still a plan that can save the lives of Yu's countless citizens.
Please, Immortal, impart your wisdom.
Please, save my Yu Dynasty.
Send one person to study in the future for 5 years. Learn all you can. Bring back all you can. Upon returning after 5 years, you too. Who will go?
Hurry, hurry. Your Majesty, prepare the gold and silver ingots.
Place them at the entrance.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Who will go?
Now, my great Yu Dynasty is in grave peril. If I, the Emperor, were to suddenly disappear?
Your Majesty, wait for me for 5 years. After I, your son, return, with acquired skills, I will devote myself entirely to the Yu Dynasty.
I don't know if gold and silver will be useful in the future. Take some, just in case.
I see people in the future all keep their hair short. Your Majesty, my body hair and skin were received from my parents. For your son to cut his hair is unfilial.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Take care of yourself. You must remember, the entire court of the Yu Dynasty and millions of citizens are all waiting for you to return from your studies.
I will study diligently every moment of these 5 years. Your Majesty, wait for me. The Yu Dynasty, wait for me. The people, wait for me.
Father Emperor, I will hold the throne of the Yu Dynasty for 5 years.
Your Majesty, the civil and military officials are kneeling outside the palace, refusing to rise. They implore Your Majesty to immediately send troops to retake lost territories, to avenge the fallen Yu warriors and citizens.
Issue a decree. Withdraw all of the Yu Dynasty's forces. Relocate all citizens from the northern regions.
What?
Withdraw the troops. We will fight no more. We must hold the Yu Dynasty for 5 years.
Fight no more?
Wait 5 years. Until the Crown Prince returns from his studies.
This is the world 1,000 years from now.
Class, I know, history is your elective.
I've been in this later era for a month, and I've pretty much understood its rules. Without money to support myself, I'd be unable to get by. I sold the gold I brought from Great Yu, and I also got the clothing and attire of this later era. I've been observing everything in this era, their conversations, gathering all sorts of information about this later time. Talking with the common folk here, I've learned that if I want to quickly gain knowledge of this era, I need to enter an institution called a university. A university is an ocean of knowledge, the highest institution of learning. If I can enter university and learn in 5 years when I return to Great Yu, I'll be equipped with extraordinary skills to build my nation.
Hey Lou, my son got into Teachers University. You must come for dinner tomorrow. I hear that. After graduating from Teachers University, they're incredibly knowledgeable. So knowledgeable.
I applied for a janitorial job at Teachers University. With this job, I can access the university library to read any book I want. Most importantly, I can also go to audit teachers' lectures.
Class, I know, history is your elective. But as people of Great Xia, we must know that out of Great Xia's 5,000 years of history, the Great Yu Dynasty was the most spirited.
It's my Great Yu. He's talking about Great Yu.
The Great Yu Dynasty was the most spirited and also the most tragic. Historians' comments on the emperors of past dynasties are only 4 words. Willing but unable. Great Yu's 300 years.
Willing but unable.
Cities were sacked for a month. Enemy forces broke through 3 cities.
Of the 300,000 northern border troops, 200,000 died in battle. We request an audience. Please urge His Majesty to immediately send troops north.
The Oryx continuously depleted the western territories of Great Yu. Enemy forces invaded south every year, slaughtering civilians and plundering resources. The coastal Japanese pirates also landed repeatedly. Despite this, they stubbornly persisted for 300 years. In 1031 AD, 1 year after the last emperor of the Great Yu Dynasty, Zhu Xing'an, ascended the throne, enemy forces captured the capital, marking the end of the dynasty.
6 years later,
Student, what's wrong?
I am the fallen ruler. Sir, you just said, great you fell to Zhu Xinghan.
That's right.
The entire court and the millions of people of Great Yu are all waiting for you to return from studying abroad.
Why are you crying?
Student seeks teacher's guidance.
You.
Student seeks your guidance, sir. If Zhu Xinghan could travel through time and speak with you, would there be a way to teach him to save Great Yu?
Even without foreign invasion, Great Yu would have fallen. Jiangnan and the Central Plains suffered frequent floods, destroying all the farmland. Other regions, however, were plagued by drought and continuous earthquakes. The people were so hungry, they ate all the bark and roots. And the imperial court, it was utterly bankrupt.
So, was there no solution?
Modern times could solve it. But Great Yu couldn't, unless Great Yu could have had hybrid rice from 1,000 years later, or incredibly high yield corn, potatoes, and sweet potatoes. But that was clearly impossible.
Student, do you need something?
Why are you so interested in the Yu Dynasty from 1,000 years ago?
I'm not.
You've been documenting high-yield grains and crops. Are you thinking that if you could bring these crops to the Yu Dynasty, you could feed the people and fill their stomachs and thereby extend the lifespan of the Yu Dynasty? Even if you could travel back to ancient times, and even if everyone had enough to eat, you still couldn't save the Yu Dynasty. You can't save that era.
What are you talking about?
How about I take you to a movie tomorrow?
Huh? What's a movie?
Your involvement with the Yu Dynasty. It's as if you actually came from the Yu Dynasty.
It turns out that in later generations, the per mu yield of hybrid rice reached 800 kilograms. That's 10 times what our Great Yu achieved. No wonder people in later generations no longer went hungry. They say a great person improved rice. What makes me feel even more incredible is that a crop called the potato has a per mu yield of 1 to 1.5 metric tons. I'll use 5 years to collect all the high-yield crop seeds. For the countless people that migrate you, I'll bring the hope that they'll never go hungry again. After this period of study, I've heard a word from countless people in later generations, a word called science. Everything's related to science, scientific productivity, scientific systems, and scientific application. Starting today, I'll also spend 5 years learning from the wisdom of future generations, science.
I used to think that only I was interested in history, especially the history of the Yu Dynasty. But now, I've met someone so peculiar. He's even more interested in the most resilient dynasty from my great Xia's history than I am. It's as if he came from the Yu Dynasty.
Early this month, the enemy captured 18 cities of Great Yu, and they're no longer advancing south. According to reports from scouts, the enemy is currently amassing troops to launch a full-scale offensive against Great Yu. It's estimated the enemy will amass 400,000 troops. Your Majesty, you haven't held court for a month. Officials are speaking in disarray, and the entire Great Yu's morale is shaken. Should we really cower? Should we really amass troops and defend the capital? Now is the opportune moment before the enemy's forces are fully gathered for a surprise attack. Your Majesty, I, Zhang Shi, request to fight.
The Crown Prince hasn't returned from his studies yet. I don't dare take any risks.
Your Majesty, 800,000 households in the north are displaced. Millions of citizens have perished under the enemy's hooves. The entire Great Yu is filled with famine and death. 800,000 households, millions of citizens. In your eyes, are these just cold numbers?
We implore Great Yu to send troops. We implore Great Yu to send troops to resist the enemy. We are willing to die for our plea. To resist the enemy. We are willing to die for our plea. We implore Great Yu to send troops to resist the enemy. We are willing to die for our plea.
Prime Minister,
I am here, Your Majesty.
in 5 years, I'll give you an answer. An answer for the world. In 5 years, Great Yu will still stand. In 5 years, Great Yu will enter a true era of peace and prosperity. All the people will live and work in peace and contentment. We'll conquer barbarians from all corners, and nations will pay tribute. Prime Minister, do you believe me?
I do. I believe. But why 5 years?
Waiting for someone.
Who? Where's he from?
He comes from later generations, bringing all the world's wisdom and knowledge, with the world in his heart.
I feel you're learned and sensible, with cultural depth. But you lack common sense.
Not entirely.
You were sitting in the car, asking me why this metal box moved.
This metal box, why does it move?
We were in the elevator, and you asked me why we entered an escape room.
Weren't we going to a movie? Why do we enter this escape room?
Right. Do you know what a movie is? What is it?
I don't really know about movies.
Come, put this on. Could he really be an ancient person who time traveled here?
Then how can we watch movies?
What's wrong with you?
What is this destructive thing? It can cause countless people to lose limbs and be dismembered.
Artillery. Don't you know?
Artillery. If Great Yu possessed artillery, its people would continue to rule this land for 10,000 years. I finished reading.
Yesterday I said, even if you went to Great Yu, you wouldn't be able to save that dynasty because that dynasty not only suffered frequent natural disasters, but also endless man-made calamities. As far as I know, enemy forces are advancing south, first attacking the southern pass.
No. They broke through the main fortress first.
You must know that part of history better than I do, right?
Of course. Because I also read it in books.
Even if you provided that era with abundant food, the weak Great Yu in its late stages still couldn't withstand the enemy's iron cavalry. They are cavalry like a roaring tide, while you only have barefoot infantry who don't even have shoes.
Is there any way to solve this?
Yes. That is to have modern weaponry. That didn't exist in that era.
Like the kind A modern weapons from the movie just now.
Hum.
I beg the lady for guidance.
Guidance.
Please guide me, madam.
I don't lack money.
Madam.
Come. A bit closer. With the last emperor of the Yu Dynasty sharing the same name. Zhu Xinghan. Where exactly are you from? I believe what Great Yu truly needs is systematic industrial production capacity and military capability. Since you can only learn for 5 years in your time.
After much consideration, I believe Su Qingqing is a woman of great wisdom. So I told her my situation over the next 5 years. In this era, if I can get her help, perhaps I will gain unexpected rewards.
Plan 3. In Great Yu, reform the education system, ushering in the industrial age. You are actually the fallen monarch written about in history books. Fallen monarch, you time traveled to modern times to study abroad, and I want to work together with you to rewrite history. To spread the seeds of science and the industrial age centuries earlier than the West across this world.
Why are you so happy?
Don't you think this is cool? This is a great undertaking. I'm participating in rewriting history.
I still don't quite understand. What is the Steam Age?
The Steam Age. This is a product that laid the foundation for civilization. Let me tell you, scientific productivity began at this very moment.
They say in the West, someone named Newton, after being hit by an apple, discovered the law of universal gravitation. But what is this universal gravitation? So it turns out, we humans can be this intelligent. Using steam engines, one can travel 10,000 miles a day, reach the highest heavens to fetch the moon, and capture dragons from the 4 seas. I want the warriors of Great Yu to ride steam cars, travel 1,000 miles a day, and cross oceans on steamships. When all my Great Yu warriors all possess modern weapons, not of that era, why fear invasion? From the barbarians of all directions? I will bring to Great Yu scientific knowledge, high-yield crops, the dawn of the industrial age, and usher in the era of modern weaponry. Father Emperor is waiting for me. For more years, I, Zhu Xinghan, will return from studying abroad. From now on, all under the sun and moon will be Yu territory. The people of my Great Yu will hold their heads high and live with pride in the whole world.
Unconsciously. I've already spent 3 years with him. Actually, even today. I still feel it's not quite real. I'm actually living side by side with someone from ancient times, teaching him how to change history.
Qingqing, I'm hungry. I'll order some takeout. What do you want to eat?
He's ordering takeout now. What was Great Yu like? If I had the chance, could I go and see it?
Great Yu is not a very pretty place.
Not pretty.
It's not like later times, with beautiful mountains and clear waters, because the people couldn't get enough to eat. They had to eat grass roots and bark. So, apart from the deep mountains and forests, all you could see was barren yellow earth. There wasn't a single tree. Not a blade of grass. Great Yu is a place ravaged by hardship. since Great Yu was founded, until I came to modern times. For over 200 years in total. Every day, we were fighting against the barbarians from all directions.
What about the people?
They lived very hard lives. They were very pitiful. But every time there was a war, on our city walls, citizens who volunteered to step forward stood ready. There are still 2 years left. Before I leave. You? Don't you want to come with me to see Great Yu? You're more learned than me, and more capable. I invite you on behalf of all of Great Yu to come with me to a world 1,000 years ago, to build it up. Let the people eat their fill and be warm, and make the nation prosperous and its people strong.
Your Majesty. The enemy has captured 4 of our cities. You haven't sent troops. When it was 18 cities, you didn't send troops. When it was 26 cities, you still didn't send troops. 8 million refugees are homeless, flooding into the capital region. You still haven't sent troops. The harvest in the southern region was poor, and 400,000 people starved to death in their homes. The court has no money for disaster relief.
My dear Minister,
All the civil and military officials have advised you, but you don't listen. They don't dare to speak directly, but I, Wang Zhan, having served 3 generations of emperors, am now 85 years old. I have something I want to say to you. Foolish ruler.
How dare you?
You are the reason for Great Yu's fall, but I don't want to be a minister of a fallen nation.
my dear Minister, I am waiting for the Crown Prince to return.
Your Majesty, he has passed.
If I can still give the Crown Prince a chance to turn the tide and save the nation. Foolish ruler. This infamy. I will accept it.
There are 30 more days before I return to my Great Yu. Over these 5 years, I have studied agricultural knowledge, industrial knowledge, scientific knowledge, all kinds of knowledge. I spent 50,000 yuan to buy all the books from later ages. I want to take these books to Great Yu so that the scholars in the Hanlin Academy will all learn them. Boss, do you have a walkie-talkie?
Yes. This is the latest model. It has real-time communication. It can reach 40 kilometers. This one.
I want 200. Can it be cheaper?
What? If you need anything in the future, just come here.
Buy a telegraph machine, you idiot. That's the 20th century's main communication tool globally. There are 20 more days until you go home.
Will you come with me?
My home. Parents, friends, they're all in this world. I don't have the courage to leave everything behind and go to the U. After all, this is a one-way ticket.
That's true. Then I'll go study first.
I'll think about it.
Xu Xinghan, right?
Yes, that's me.
There's a Miss Su. She ordered 1,000 telegraph machines, and asked me to deliver them. Please sign for them.
Ching ching.
Rich people these days are so strange. Buying such retro radios. They actually bought 1,000.
telegraph machines rely on radio signals to transmit. The maximum range is 800 kilometers. For longer distances, you can set up relay stations. Theoretically, if there are enough relay stations, you can achieve global communication. Of course, don't forget to learn Morse code. If you don't learn, no one in the U will.
Su Ching. From the day I saw the movie, I started liking you. But I didn't dare to express it. I don't belong to this world, and I can't stay.
You were the ruler of a fallen kingdom. But in later generations, you learned extraordinary skills. In the future, when you go back, you must be a good emperor.
Of course. I want to make my to you prosperous and peaceful. I want you to conquer the world and be even earlier than Westerners, to enter the age of discovery. Laying the foundation for science to flourish, I want my to you to have everyone fed and everyone learning knowledge.
Qin Shi Huang founded the empire.
I am destined to return to you. That country, those people, they are still waiting for me. Every little bit of these 5 years, I will remember in my heart.
I hope in the future, you can also become the legendary emperor for eternity. And I, together with you, built the eternal Diyu.
This journey to you will not fail the common people, nor fail you.
Zhu Xinghan, right? There's a Miss Su here. She ordered 1,000 telegraph machines and asked me to deliver them. Please sign for them. Ching. Please sign. Sign for it.
Zhu Xinghan, right? Miss Su ordered 20 various CNC machine tools. Please sign for them.
Machine tools?
Yes.
Miss Su ordered 100,000 boxes of penicillin. Sign for it.
Miss Su ordered 10 tons of alcohol.
Here are 100,000 boxes of amoxicillin. Sign for it.
Miss Su ordered 100 generators. Sign for it.
Ching. You haven't smiled for months now. Is something on your mind?
I have someone I like. Should I give up everything and go after them?
Who are you in love with?
Let me put it this way. I have a dream to see the world. If I don't go, my entire life, I'll lose the one I love.
You? Don't you want to come to Dayu with me?
But if I go, I'll leave my familiar friends and everything I know. What should I choose?
If you have something to report, please do. Otherwise, court is dismissed.
Your Majesty, I have a petition.
Speak.
There was an earthquake in the southwest a month ago. I request the court to allocate silver. $200,000.
The Treasury doesn't have $200,000.
My Northern Army has defended against enemy forces for 5 years and hasn't received military pay for 2 years. I request the court to allocate $500,000.
We don't have it.
Your Majesty, I request.
Countdown 10 minutes.
He's coming back. He's finally coming back. I've waited for this. Dayu has waited for this. He's finally coming back. Court dismissed. Court dismissed. Court dismissed.
Countdown home. 2 minutes.
I have to go. Before I leave, there's something I've held back for 5 years. That I want to tell you. Miss Su. I...
Zhu Xinghan.
I am
Miss Su Qingqing, I've ordered 3 off-road vehicles as a gift for you. At the same time, he also included a message.
Changing. What message?
Look forward to the roar of the engine. 1,000 years ago, it first sounded.
Weren't there 3?
Yes.
I want to go to Dayu and see. Do you mind? Sorry, Dad. I want to see history.
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've seen a ghost. I've seen a ghost. Oh.
Zhu Xinghan, all the supplies from the future have all been stored within a spatial dimension with a single thought. All the supplies will appear before you.
Father.
Xinghan. Xinghan. Xinghan.
Father.
You've suffered. 5 years. I finally waited for you to return. And this is...
Hello, Uncle. My name is Su Qingqing.
Uncle.
Father, this is Su Qingqing, a person from the future.
From the future?
Father, I had this chance to learn in the future. Now that I'm back, I want to rewrite history. Time waits for no one. Let's start now.
You can really rewrite it?
Of course. I have the guide. What year is it?
Tianyan, year 32.
Tianen, year 32. The treasury is empty. The Northern Border Army fights enemies day and night, yet the court delayed military pay for several years. The next year, the Border Army rebelled, and enemy forces officially entered the pass.
The treasury is empty. This is a court secret. How could you know?
I have the guide. Oh, right. In Tianen, year 32, millions of refugees flowed into the capital. The court had no time to deal with it. By year's end, plagues broke out everywhere. This, on top of the already precariously crumbling Great Yu, delivered another heavy...
The plague?
8 million refugees, homeless and displaced, flooded into the capital region.
This...
Don't be afraid. Xinghan and I are here. We're here to solve the problems.
These issues will be resolved very soon. Within 3 days, we'll pacify the court. Within a month, the treasury will be rich. 6 months from now, I'll ensure our enemies face ruin and extinction. 1 year later, the people of Great Yu will no longer worry about not having enough to eat or warm clothes. 3 years from now, Great Yu will usher in an age of great voyages. At that time, we'll be able to trade in any corner of the earth and establish trade.
Your Majesty.
10 years from now, all nations will pay tribute. Great Yu will become the center of the world. 15 years later, Great Yu will officially step into the industrial era. 30 years from now, I will find a way to bring Great Yu into the computer age.
No, developing commerce and industry is important, but we must also develop the military industry. What I mean is, within 6 months, all troops will be equipped with flintlock rifles. Assembly line arms factories, at least 80 of them. Within a year, we need mass production of semi-automatic rifles. 2 years from now, the Maxim gun must be invented.
That female voice within. Who is it?
Grenades, rockets, tanks, all these must be developed concurrently.
Do I need you to remind me? 5 years from now, Great Yu's first Harrier fighter jet must take to the skies. Great Yu must begin training the world's first flying corps.
What? Flying now?
What?
When Great Yu's fighter jets take to the air, the development of ballistic missiles must also be put on the agenda.
I've already planned it all. Modernizing the entire army. This is exactly the grand strategy I'm implementing. A grand strategy. 15 years later, Great Yu's first atomic bomb must be successfully detonated. Our great Yu will lead the globe for 1,000 years, with the atomic bomb appearing ahead of schedule. From then on, the only truth will be found within the range of artillery covering the entire globe.
20 years from now, Great Yu's rockets will launch into space, making it the first in human history to successfully launch a satellite.
The Crown Prince's voice? Didn't the Crown Prince disappear 5 years ago?
Su Chingching, I'm entrusting this mission to you. Do you have confidence?
What do you think I'm here for? I'm here to do exactly this.
Then,
Let's get to it.
Am I hallucinating? Flying again, making all of Great Yu, pay tribute to all nations, and atomic bombs. I can't even comprehend it.
About.
Yes? Your Highness the Crown Prince. Who is this woman?
Court is in session.
Your Majesty, you just announced the court was adjourned.
Reconvene the court. I have an important announcement.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Just adjourned, and His Majesty rushes to adjourn, only to hastily reconvene. What could be the matter?
His Majesty arrives.
Long live His Majesty, long live, long live.
Rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
His Highness the Crown Prince arrives.
The Crown Prince?
Didn't the Crown Prince disappear 5 years ago?
The Crown Prince has returned.
The Crown Prince hasn't shown his face for a full 5 years. Why has he suddenly appeared today? What kind of look is this?
What strange attire is this?
Has the Crown Prince become a monk?
Why has the Crown Prince cut off his long hair? Our body and hair are gifts from our parents. The Crown Prince cutting his hair. This is unfilial.
Miss Su has arrived.
And who is this Miss Su?
How can there be a woman in this imperial court?
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Oh my god, this is so cool. Is this an imperial court session? I'm actually experiencing Great Yu's imperial court session firsthand.
How dare you? Who are you? How can a woman appear in this golden hall? This is highly disrespectful. Guards, seize her.
Zhao, step back for now. Let me introduce her. Miss Su is from a later era.
I've been missing for 5 years. Perhaps you're all wondering where I went. I'll tell you now. I went to the immortal realm.
The immortal realm? The immortal realm?
How can there be an immortal realm?
How is that possible?
I know you don't believe me. So I brought back products and knowledge from the immortal realm. In the coming days, I'll use these things to help our Great Yu prosper forever. And this Miss Su is a person from the immortal realm. She returned to Great Yu with me this time to help us eliminate our enemies, conquer the Wara, subdue the Tusi, and she is a heroine whose sword aims to the heavens.
Ha ha ha, a heroine, that's hilarious.
The Crown Prince who disappeared for 5 years, and a woman of unknown origin. Now, the enemy forces are about to overthrow the dynasty. Your Majesty, what exactly are they doing?
Can't defeat the enemy forces, so they want to create a myth to boost the confidence of Great Yu's officials and people in defeating the enemy. This is a bit too childish, isn't it?
Ha ha ha, that's hilarious.
He's old. It's time for him to abdicate. I believe the Crown Prince learned extraordinary skills in the later era. But there's also knowledge to be learned in court. Today, I won't speak. I'll just see how the Crown Prince manages the imperial court, how he makes all the civil and military officials respect and obey him.
Your Majesty, Crown Prince, what are you talking about? Immortal realm? Heroine? I don't understand. I just have one question.
Chancellor, please speak.
The enemy forces are about to break through the pass. They'll soon breach the last one and march straight into the capital. How will you handle this?
Of course, we'll counterattack. The best defense is offense. As long as we eliminate the enemy forces within a year, there'll naturally be no crisis.
What arrogance. Though the Crown Prince has spirit, I'm afraid it's too late for anything now.
Eliminate the enemy in 1 year? Arrogant.
General Wang. How many troops do the enemy forces have?
According to reports from the front lines, the enemy's main force of 300,000 troops has gathered there. Our Great Yu not only has to resist the enemy, but also suppress the Wara and Tusi. Great Yu has less than 100,000 soldiers at the front.
Tell me, can we eliminate the enemy within a year?
Eliminate the enemy? That's simply absurd. The enemy forces have gathered 400,000 across the vast Imobe region, and there are millions of enemy troops.
Crown Prince, did you hear that?
Of course I did.
But you were just boasting, saying you'd wipe out the enemy within a year. Not understanding military affairs isn't scary. What's scary is that you're still so arrogant. Now, our Great Yu.
3 months.
3 months?
What 3 months?
I'm talking about defeating the enemy within 3 months and reclaiming Great Yu's 28 cities. Eliminating the enemy within a year, uprooting them completely.
He's gone crazy, hasn't he? Everyone knows, yet he still says that. Too arrogant and presumptuous.
Crown Prince, this isn't just your Great Yu. Why are you so arrogant? This is just...
Bring it up. I went to the Immortal Realm and brought back a large number of products from there. Since you don't believe me, then I'll show you.
This is what future generations call science and technology. Quickly.
Father, please wait. General Wang, from today on, I will tell the whole world truth. From now on, our kingdom will rely not on the number of soldiers and the lives of our people to fuel our wars. Instead, we will rely on technology. In this future, the competition is in industrial productivity, in science and technology, and in equipment.
What is science and technology?
What is industrial productivity?
What is equipment?
I don't understand what it means.
What do you mean?
General, if hundreds of miles away, we could know the enemy's situation, know their troop deployments, know their numbers, how much would that increase our win rate?
That's impossible. Our scouts can't infiltrate enemy camps.
You just need to tell me. How much can it increase it?
20%.
Then, if hundreds of miles away, we could also directly eliminate the enemy's generals, khans, and other high-ranking commanders. How much would that increase our win rate?
Are you insane?
Haha, you're dreaming.
Delusional talk.
That's impossible. Enemy generals behind enemy lines. Firstly,
Tell me how much.
100%. An army cannot be without a commander. An enemy army without a leader is no threat.
So, adding this left and right, that's 120%. 1200%. Coincidentally, I brought from the Immortal Realm. Drone.
What?
What is this? What is a drone?
Not metal, not stone, not wood. What kind of material is this?
Although I don't know what a drone is this a product of future technology?
What is this thing?
A drone can fly into the blue sky, hiding among the clouds. Just like the sky has grown a pair of eyes, able to monitor everything on the earth. Ching demonstrated for them.
Okay.
It can fly in the sky?
How is that possible? It doesn't even have wings. This thing can fly in the sky.
Ancient legends say, Lu Ban made wooden birds that could fly, but that's just ancient mythology. The master said, one should not discuss the supernatural.
Hey, Chancellor. This isn't the supernatural. This is science.
What is science? What do you mean by science?
You talk about science. Science. What is science?
From now on, Ching will hold classes in the court. She will teach. All civil and military officials of our Great Yu must all study. First, learn math, physics, and chemistry. As an old saying goes, learn math, physics, and chemistry well, and you can go anywhere without fear.
How have I never heard this ancient saying?
What are math, physics, and chemistry? What are those?
All right.
Everyone step back. Clear the area.
It's glowing.
It's really glowing.
It's starting.
It's moving, it's moving. It's flying. It's flying. It's flying.
It can really fly.
This is a divine weapon. Miss Susu. Is this object, in your hand, controlled by that square box?
Yes, this is called a remote control. See?
It really sees. It really sees.
See? When you move this lever, it controls ascending and descending. Moving this lever controls left, right, forward, and back.
How far can this object fly?
This is a cracked version I bought, and a modified drone. Its effective range is 180 li.
180 li?
This is a product of future science. The Crown Prince brought back many books. Starting tomorrow, all students of the Imperial Academy in our Great U must all study these. Scientific knowledge. Knowledge can change a nation's destiny.
This is the Imperial Palace.
This is the capital. Yes, yes, yes.
This is my capital. This is the heart of our Great U.
I've passed through the capital countless times every day, yet I've never seen it from the sky.
Now that I've shown that we can detect enemies hundreds of miles away, you should believe me, right?
The Crown Prince also said that from hundreds of miles away we could eliminate the enemy Khan or their generals, but I see that this drone can only be used for reconnaissance, not for killing. Ah, but even if it can only detect enemies, it's still a divine object blessed by heaven.
Yes, yes, yes.
This object is called a fragmentation grenade. A fragmentation grenade has an effective kill radius of 10 meters. Let me give you an example. If this object were to explode inside the main hall, everyone present would be annihilated.
Ah.
If we first use a drone to scout the enemy's main encampment, then use another drone to carry the fragmentation grenade above it and drop it from directly above, could we not complete the assassination?
What is this thing?
Coming silently from the sky, dropping heavenly fire. It's terrifying to take a head from 1,000 miles away. This truly is a divine object.
I have 100 of these drones.
100 of these divine objects? Even one is extraordinary.
The Crown Prince has 100 of them. Did he really go to the immortal realm?
General Wong, can we defeat the enemy?
Defeat the enemy in 3 months.
I'm not satisfied.
Why?
What I want is for our kingdom to defeat the enemy army within 3 months without losing a single soldier.
Can we really defeat them without losing a single soldier?
There are 300,000 enemy troops.
Impossible.
Then I'll have to reveal the second magical item I brought back from the immortal realm.
Ah, a second one.
What's in the second box?
Is it another divine artifact?
The Crown Prince calls it a scientific product.
What's the second one? Open it, let us see.
Too many eyes here. This second magical item can only be seen by cabinet ministers.
General Wang, Chancellor, Minister of Works John Yu, and Scholar Chi, stay. Everyone else is dismissed.
Understood.
Wait a moment. I almost forgot something. Bring her in. I truly went to the immortal realm. And Miss Sue also returned from the immortal realm. Now you should believe me, right? It's fine if you don't believe me. I brought back some local specialties from the immortal realm. All officials of our kingdom will get a share.
Local specialties? The Crown Prince is so thoughtful. Thank you, Your Highness.
What are these?
Each person gets a packet of tissues and a bag of chocolates.
These are paper.
Paper? This is paper.
Such soft paper.
How is this made? Thin as cicada wings. Soft as cotton.
Indeed.
Tissues? What are tissues?
Paper.
You at least went on a long journey. Your souvenirs for these court officials are just tissues.
But there's also chocolate, isn't there?
Your Highness, what is this used for? To write on. It's too soft.
Indeed, indeed.
These are for use in the privy.
Such fine paper. To wipe one's backside? What a waste.
I think this is better for wiping one's mouth.
General Wong. As for this chocolate, that's what you eat. But remember, do not give it to your cats or dogs to eat. If they eat this chocolate, they could be poisoned.
Delicious.
Alright, officials below the first rank. The court is dismissed.
Yes, sir.
You're only giving officials above the first rank use phones.
They're only $200. They're cheap, you know.
If you had told me earlier, I would have bought new ones.
That's not cost effective.
What is this? It looks like a mirror. Look. It's quite exquisite.
You're learned. What do you think this is?
Although it looks like a small mirror, I estimate it's definitely not as simple as it appears.
This item is called a mobile phone. In the celestial realm, it's used for communication. Of course, it can't be used here in our Great Yu. But for entertainment, it's more than enough.
Entertainment?
I've already downloaded 500 classic songs into the phone. That should be enough for you to listen to for a while. Of course, I've also downloaded dozens of movies. After you finish watching these movies, you can also get a glimpse of science and technology in advance.
Movies?
Music?
How do you download them?
What does that mean?
I have movies like Battle of the Azure River, The Attack on Dragon's Gate Harbor, Blood Battle of Iron Ridge, The Grand River Campaign, The 100 Legions Offensive, and Operation Crimson Tide. There are plenty of them. Of course, I've also downloaded some international blockbusters, such as The Green Giant and Spider-Man. After watching them, you'll also have a preliminary understanding of chemistry and biology. When you have nothing to do at night, you can also watch Iron Man and experience the shock brought by technology. As for romance movies, I know you don't like them, so I didn't download any. Let's put the mobile phones aside for now. Let's talk about serious business. Next is our second divine weapon.
This. How do I open it?
After court is dismissed, I'll teach you one by one.
Alright.
General Wong, before we look at the second weapon, I want to ask you a question.
Crown Prince, please speak.
Real-time communication. Oh no. Transmitting messages and orders. Is this important in the military? How important is it?
Before going to war, we always send out scouts to gather intelligence on the enemy. Normally, we deploy over 100 scouts. About 5 days later, 2 or 3 scouts return alive. Most are discovered and killed. Even so, we must have a complete understanding of the enemy's troop deployment. Transmitting this crucial information determines the outcome of the war.
5 days?
If it's pouring rain, it takes at most 5 days. Under the cover of heavy rain, scouts can gallop back. But if it's clear and sunny, with good visibility, scouts fear being spotted by enemy forces. This would slow them down considerably, perhaps 10 days, or even a month.
What if I told you that after the scout gathers intelligence, the commander in the rear could get the message in an instant? Would that determine victory or defeat?
Knowing the intelligence in an instant? Impossible, unless it's carrier pigeons. Impossible. Before 2 armies face off, there are archers ambushed everywhere. Once a carrier pigeon is spotted, the archers will immediately shoot it down. The carrier pigeon simply won't be able to fly back to our camp.
What I mean is, if we could get the news instantly, what are our chances of winning the war?
Getting news instantly? That's not a matter of victory or defeat. This is practically unbeatable.
As it's written, know your enemy and know yourself, and you can fight 100 battles without defeat.
This is the second divine weapon I'm giving to General Wang. Walkie-talkie.
What is a walkie-talkie?
Walkie-talkie?
What's a walkie-talkie? What's the use of this box?
Walkie-talkie. Literally, it seems to mean that people can talk to each other.
A walkie-talkie. It uses electromagnetic signals to enable real-time communication within 12 miles. Oh no, I mean within 40 li.
40?
That means if a scout and the commander each hold a walkie-talkie, they can achieve real-time communication within a 40 li range.
How's that possible?
That's like clairvoyance and super hearing.
Ching Ching. Demonstrate it for them.
Walkie-talkies, they need to be tuned to a channel. Later, you just need to tune to the same channel, and then it'll connect. It can transmit.
The channel's already set. General Wang, would you mind going about 40 li away and trying it?
This. All right. This must be about 200 John, right? How come there's no sound? I was so naive. I actually believed there was such a thing as sound transmission over great distances.
General Wang.
It's really making a sound. This is the Prime Minister's voice.
General Wang, General Wang. I am Jiangxi, the Prime Minister of Great Yu. Can you hear me? General Wang, General Wang. The Prince says, if you've received it, please reply. General Wang, General Wang. The Prince says you've received it. Please reply. General Wang. The Prince says, you need to press the button on the side to speak. General Wang.
The button on the side? I can hear. I really can.
Prince. I can't hear anything.
That's right.
I told you, there's no way in this world there could be sound transmission over great distances.
That's impossible.
Prime Minister Zhang, you have to release it after you speak. You can't keep holding the button down. If you're pressing the button, you won't hear what the other person says.
Is that how it works?
I really can hear. Jiangxi, I really can hear. Can you hear me? Speak up. Why aren't you speaking?
A divine object.
So there really is sound transmission over great distances. Oh my goodness.
Super hearing. This is definitely super hearing.
Yes, yes, yes. Super hearing.
General Wang. I am Jiangxi.
Prime Minister Jiangxi, your humble general, Wang Han.
General Wang.
Prime Minister Zhang.
General Wang.
All right. Stop playing around.
Your Highness, a divine object. This is truly a divine object. If our army had a few of these walkie-talkies, and if I couldn't defeat the enemy in 3 months, I'd willingly offer my head.
This drone is clairvoyance, and this walkie-talkie is super hearing. This is. Heaven bless Great Yu. Heaven bless Great Yu.
This, could there really be a realm of immortals?
I've told you. This is science. It's the product of technology.
How can we learn this science? How does one study science?
Later, I'll have Ching Ching set up classes. All officials of the Great Yu must learn basic math and physics. You need to know why birds fly, what causes thunder, and how rain forms. What is Newtonian mechanics about? And Einstein's theory of relativity. What does it say? All of this must be learned. Don't worry.
Prince. Quickly, the third box. Quickly, let me see the third box.
Your Majesty, before we open this third box, I'd like to ask you a question.
Speak.
When battling thousands of miles away in the north, how long does news of the war usually take to reach the capital?
If we rush the horses, it would take a month.
Well, from now on, it won't take a month. Just like these walkie-talkies, we can know the war situation instantly.
What? How is that possible?
But didn't you say walkie-talkies could only transmit up to 40 li?
I see. Miss Sue means that every 40 li, we set up a walkie-talkie. 400 li would then be 10 walkie-talkies to relay the message back.
That would need so many walkie-talkies.
We can only use such a clumsy method. But it's still better than sending messages by fast horse.
No. A telegraph machine.
A telegraph machine? How do we use this?
The telegraph machine can achieve long-distance communication. Its maximum range is 1,000 kilometers, which is 2,000 li.
2,000 li? How is that even possible?
News from all over the country can be transmitted to the capital.
However, this telegraph machine is a bit more complex than the walkie-talkie. It can't have real-time conversations. It can only emit specific beep 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 sounds.
These sounds? How am I supposed to know what the other person is saying by just these?
Although there's only one sound, we can arrange and combine information through the rhythm of the sounds. For example, one beep means call for help, and two beeps mean defeat. Beep beep beep. After 3 continuous beeps, it means victory.
But the information conveyed is too simple. What if it's a bit more complex?
That's enough. Although it transmits slowly, it's still better than nothing.
Who said it can only convey simple messages? We can design rhythms. For instance, one long and one short and one long, 2 long and 1 short. These different rhythms can represent different meanings. Theoretically, they can be combined infinitely. Of course, this needs to be used with Morse code. For instance, if the other party sends 3 long, 1 short plus 3 long, 2 short plus 2 short, 1 long plus 3 short plus 2 long, then I'll record these rhythms. Then, I'll open a small book called Morse code.
I like you.
And like looking up a dictionary, I'll look up their meanings and then combine them. That way, we can read complex information.
It can be done like this? Is this what you call science?
Although there's only one sound, but based on the length and rhythm of the sound, it can actually convey complex meanings.
The person who invented this, how did they even come up with it?
General Wong,
Your subordinate.
I bestow upon you these 3 magical items. Do you have the confidence to defeat the enemy army?
I do.
Then tell me, how long will it take for a victory report to reach the capital?
2 months. If you cannot defeat the enemy army, this general will die to atone.
Good, go. Starting tomorrow, we shall proclaim the might of Great Yu.
Yes.
Minister Jean,
I am here, Your Highness.
times have changed. And what about you? Do you wish to change?
What the Crown Prince means is, if I don't want to change, then someone else will become Prime Minister.
Your Highness, I wish to change. I want to learn scientific knowledge. I have already prepared myself for change.
I wish to change.
I wish to change.
Good. Starting tomorrow, Miss Ching will open a school. All officials of Great Yu must follow her teachings. They will all become her students.
This.
What? I, the dignified Prime Minister, would have to become a student of a young woman? If this gets out, won't I be ridiculed by scholars across the land?
What? Didn't you just say you were willing to change? Now you're going back on your word.
This.
How dare you? Although I have not yet ascended the throne, I am already the crown prince. How dare you, Zhangxi, defy me?
Zhongxi, how dare you deceive your emperor?
I.
Your Highness, this subordinate would never dare deceive the Emperor. I have already made up my mind to follow Miss Ching. No, I'll follow Teacher Su to learn scientific knowledge.
You're backing down. What do we do now?
Answer me.
From today onwards, Zhangxi wishes to become Teacher Su's disciple.
Teacher,
We are willing.
I dare not accept such honors.
Good. Starting tomorrow, Great Yu will begin a new chapter. Great Yu is starting its reforms. You may withdraw.
Yes.
I look forward to seeing Great Yu align itself with future generations. I want to personally witness Great Yu, where everyone is a dragon.
Father, in the future, you will surely be immortalized in history. You will be Great Yu's martial emperor.
Great Yu's martial emperor is you, not me.
Son, how could your son dare?
Stop calling yourself son of the emperor. Get used to it. Use the imperial I. For these past 5 years, I have made too many mistakes. Everyone in the land hates me. The civil and military officials curse me as a coward and a child emperor. It was worth it. Guarding for 5 years, hiding for 5 years, waiting for 5 years. I have waited for you. Let the common people only hate me, but do not hate Great Yu. Nor should they hate you. Let those who wield the pen, the historians, hang me upon history's pillar of shame. 1,000 years from now. Let the world remember you. Great Yu's martial emperor.
Father,
I will make way for the wise emperor. May a sage ruler descend upon this world. There's just one thing. You must promise me. Treat the people of Great Yu kindly.
your son, as you command.
Choose a day. Draft a self-incriminating edict for me. Proclaim it to the world. I am guilty. I'm willing to step down. I am willing to abdicate. And hand over the empire to a wise ruler.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Pass down the imperial edict to those sorcerers at the observatory. Choose an auspicious day and time for Crown Prince Xu Xinghan to ascend the throne. The whole world will celebrate, welcoming a new enlightened ruler for Great Yu.
Your Majesty.
Master. This thing the Crown Prince bestowed, what exactly is it? I've never seen it before.
Shoo. The doors are all closed. Don't let the servants know. If it gets out, it'll be a disaster. This is a secret.
Don't worry, I arranged for them long ago to go rest.
The Crown Prince went to the immoral realm.
What?
The Crown Prince was missing for 5 years. Do you remember? Today, he returned to court. He said he went to the immoral realm and brought back someone, a woman from the immoral realm, and she's as beautiful as an immortal. If nothing unexpected happens, before long, she'll be the Crown Prince's consort. And in a few more years, she'll likely be the Empress.
The immortal realm really exists.
Right now, only the court officials know. This is a huge secret. It must not get out. Our Great Yu is already protected by someone from the immoral realm. As for the enemy forces, they are nothing to worry about.
I see.
Are you ready? Next, our family of 3 will start taking this from the immoral realm. What is this? Chowli?
Ready.
This is actually black.
Can we eat this?
This is a moral realm cuisine. Of course, it's unlike anything we have in the moral world. This.
This is actually sweet.
This is too delicious.
This is the most delicious thing in the mortal world.
We can't eat anymore. There's only this much left. From now on, we'll have it once a month. Just one piece. Come, let's use this again. This paper from the immoral realm. To wipe our mouths.
Dad, what kind of paper is this? It's so soft.
They say it's called. Oh, right, it's called toilet paper.
Toilet paper?
Greetings, General.
The operation of the drones. Have you all learned it?
We've learned it. Each drone comes with a manual. It's slightly different from the script of Great Yu, but strangely, upon closer inspection, we could understand it.
The Crown Prince said. That's simplified script. The immortal realm uses simplified script.
There are manuals. We studied for a day and basically figured out the principles. The drones have a ceiling of 500 meters. One charge lasts for an hour.
It's just that. We've been studying all day. And still don't understand. Electricity. What exactly is it?
Whatever it is. As long as we can use it. "20 drones, send them to the front line immediately and put them into use." "50 sets of walkie-talkies, get them to the front line immediately."
Yes.
"This is a telegraph machine. Just one needs to be sent to the front. As for the Morse code, you can read it on your way and memorize it. Now go."
Yes, General.
"I have a premonition. In less than 3 years, Great Yu will look completely different. Miss Sue, perhaps, with the power of what you call science, will make the Great Yu Empire eternal."
Sir.
You all retreat to the door and stand guard. Tonight, no one is allowed to approach my study. Not even a fly. Not even a fly.
Yes.
Is this a weapon from the immortal realm? It's somewhat similar to Great Yu's muskets. This is a warship, a metal one, an ironclad. It's made of steel. How can it float on the water? Steel, why doesn't it sink? Foreigners can do this? Is this the power of technology?
What are you doing? Aren't you going to sleep?
Let's sleep. Let's sleep. The atomic bomb, the one called Little Boy, was about to be deployed. Why is it gone? Oh no. Why did the power suddenly go out? What is this electricity? How do I charge it?
Are you going to sleep or not?
I was just watching that legendary, world-destroying Little Boy. How can I have time to sleep?
What little boy? There's no little boy. Humph.
After watching several movies, I'm increasingly feeling that this doesn't seem like some immortal realm. From the fragmented information within them, I can sense that those movies depict what seems like the future, like a later era. Could it be the Crown Prince didn't go to the immortal realm, but to a later era?
To learn scientific knowledge, first and foremost, mathematics is indispensable. Today, we will be learning Arabic numerals.
As the immortal realm says, master science and you'll fear nothing in the world. The fact that mathematics is ranked first, you can imagine its importance. It can be said that mathematics is the root of physics, chemistry, and economics.
The Emperor has arrived.
Long live His Majesty.
No need for such formalities. Today, there are no ruler and subjects here. I am also a student. I also need to keep pace with the times.
Yes.
So let's continue. This 1 is our horizontal 1 in Arabic numerals. A single vertical stroke represents our horizontal 1. This is our horizontal 2. It has a stroke connecting them in the middle. A decimal, in a string of numbers, has one and only one decimal point. The place where we live is called Earth. And 70% of Earth is made up of water.
We actually live on a sphere?
Nonsense.
What about the people below the sphere? What if they fall off?
Be quiet. Listen to the teacher.
Okay.
Of course, we won't fall off. Because we have universal gravitation. And what is this universal gravitation? Universal gravitation was proposed by a foreign physicist. They put it forward.
The place where we live is called Earth. Earth is in the solar system. Beyond this solar system, what is out there?
Your Majesty. Beyond the solar system is the Milky Way galaxy.
Right, the Milky Way.
Hold on. By tomorrow morning, we'll reach the front lines. We must safely escort the divine artifact to the front.
Today we're talking about physics. First, let's talk about levers. The principle of a lever is that you have a fulcrum.
Reporting.
Scholar Fong, please speak.
I'm a bit far. I can't see the formula clearly. I want to sit closer.
You're a third-rank official. Why are you sitting so close?
If you can't see, you can't see. What are you shouting about?
You've developed presbyopia. In the immortal realm, I received a pair of reading glasses. After putting them on, one can read at night and recognize people from 100 yards away.
Such a divine item exists. Thank you, Your Highness. I can truly see clearly now.
Truly.
So miraculous. I have presbyopia too. Can you give me a pair of reading glasses?
You probably played with your phone too much.
Your servant can't see clearly up close, but can see clearly far away. My eyes are also problematic. Your Highness, please give me one too.
You have hyperopia.
Oh, Crown Prince, this minister also wants one. Give me one too.
I don't know your prescription. You don't have myopia at all.
You're not nearsighted.
Today we're talking about chemistry. Nobel invented nitroglycerin, the chemical structure of nitroglycerin. Do you still remember it?
I remember.
Last time I told you about the periodic table of elements.
We memorized it.
Recite.
I'm hydrogen. I'm the lightest. Rockets rely on me to carry satellites. I'm helium. I'm a rascal. I'm the worst at gaining or losing electrons. I'm lithium, with low density. I bubble up when I meet water or acid.
It's my turn. Teacher Sue said there are craters on the moon. Let me see.
I haven't seen Mars yet.
Your Majesty, please let your servant see. I heard that Mercury is like a living hell. Every day there are volcanic eruptions. Please let your servant see that hell.
Today marks our great Yu warriors' first counterattack after 5 years of defense. This counterattack is a decisive battle from the start. Do you all have confidence?
The Great Yu Empire is invincible. The Great Yu Empire is invincible.
All 10 of you are the elite among the scouts. Today, You must not only gather intelligence, but I also want you to complete a beheading operation, unprecedented in history, one that no one will ever achieve again. Using the grenades and drones in your hands, you must eliminate a total of 78 enemy generals. Can you complete it?
Yes, yes, yes.
5 years ago, the enemy captured our Ethelgard and all 28 prefectures. From then on, Ethelgard was no longer whole. We've waited 5 years. We've finally waited. The Crown Prince has returned from the Celestial Realm. Today, we will avenge our humiliation.
Avenge our humiliation. Avenge our humiliation. Avenge our humiliation.
We will expel the enemy, reclaim our Ethelgard, restore its magnificent landscapes, and avenge the fallen souls. We will take back Ethelgard, all 28 prefectures. Let the displaced people return home.
Expel the enemy. Expel the enemy. Expel the enemy. Expel the enemy. An immortal's carriage. It's the Crown Prince's, brought back from the Celestial Realm. I heard. It's a chariot that travels 10,000 miles a day.
Last month, the Crown Prince sent this celestial carriage from the capital to aid the front lines. You all know how fond the Marshal is of this celestial carriage. He cherishes it greatly. Today, you are the main army. Before setting off for this assassination mission, as your sharpest blade, I specifically requested to bring 2 celestial carriages to aid you today with 4 celestial artifacts. Can you complete the mission?
Yes.
Get in the carriage.
Yes.
If you succeed in your assassination, the enemy army will be leaderless. Then our Ethelgard, with its 100,000 troops, will be able to advance. If you succeed, this first battle today will lead to the direct defeat of the enemy. They've attacked us for centuries, but from today onwards, for the next 10,000 years, henceforth, the tide of battle will turn. We'll water our horses in the vast ocean. We'll conquer Mount Longju. Conquer Mount Longju. Ha ha. From now on, the tables are turned. When the enemy can advance, so can we. Let's await news from the assassination team. It should be here. 20 miles ahead is the enemy camp. Prepare to launch the drones. Activate. Launch.
What is that? What is that thing? A bird? What did it drop? The gods are angry. Protect the Emperor. Protect the Emperor. The great general is dead. Protect the Emperor. The Khan is dead.
Mission accomplished. The assassination was successful.
The enemy army has been routed.
Mission accomplished. 78 targets, all successfully assassinated. The enemy army is in full retreat. Advance. The tide has turned. Long live the Crown Prince. Long live the Crown Prince. Henceforth, Ethelgard will turn its decline around. The tide of battle will turn. In 3 days, we crushed the enemy nation, defeating their 400,000 troops. In 15 days, we recaptured Ethelgard, all 28 prefectures. 20 days later, 8 million displaced people returned to their homeland. 30 days later, messages were sent to the capital.
Into the front lines. When the enemy can advance, so can we.
Yes.
Ethelgard's 100,000 troops, after centuries of being on the defensive, for the first time, are proactively advancing into the northern wastes. Watering our horses in the vast ocean, conquering Mount Longju.
Victory report. Victory report. Victory report. Victory report. General Ouyang has swept through the enemy's 400,000 troops. In 2 months, he recaptured the 28 prefectures. The first battle was a victory. Long live Ethelgard.
We won. Long live Ethelgard. Long live Ethelgard.
We won, Father. Our Ethelgard has won.
What?
Our Ethelgard defeated the enemy army. We drove them back to their homeland in the deep northern wastes.
I already knew that yesterday. That's old news.
There's still more news?
Ethelgard's 100,000 troops have penetrated deep into the northern wastes, pursuing the remnants of the enemy. I've heard that, under the celestial artifact, the celestial eye, the enemy remnants have nowhere to hide. And under the celestial artifact, the celestial fire, the enemy has no escape. And under the celestial artifact, the sun chariot, that travels 10,000 miles a day. The enemy's horses, tens of thousands have died.
Ah.
You see, who is it that I pay my respects to?
The Crown Prince?
Incorrect. Last month, the former emperor abdicated. The crown prince ascended the throne. Now, he is no longer the crown prince. He is our Ethelgard's Emperor Mingwu.
But Emperor Mingwu is still alive. Why are we worshipping him?
They say he went to the celestial realm and returned after 5 years of study. I heard he has already achieved godhood in his physical form.
Emperor Mingwu, please bless us next year with a good harvest.
The Emperor himself has come to the fields. I heard from the celestial realm. He brought celestial grain.
Celestial grain?
They say one mo of land can produce several thousand caddies of crops. This celestial grain.
Several thousand caddies? You're bragging.
If it can produce several thousand caddies, then in the future, everyone will have enough to eat.
Prime Minister, potatoes and sweet potatoes have all been planted.
The grain seeds the emperor brought back have been given to the people and all planted. Next year, we expect to harvest several thousand caddies of crops.
Good. When harvest season comes next year, distribute the seeds to all the people. Tell them to plant them.
Yes, these potatoes and sweet potatoes, can they really yield several thousand caddies per month?
They will yield even more. The royal greenhouses we built must be guarded 24 hours a day. There we have, even more important, hybrid rice. Once we've cultivated enough seeds ourselves, then we'll distribute them, all for free, to the people, so they can plant them. Make sure they plant them all.
Yes. Your Majesty, there's one more matter. Currently, the Imperial Treasury is empty.
We're short on funds again.
According to historical records, Ethelgard's treasury has always been empty. But let me tell you, the merchants and officials are far from lacking money. The merchants and officials are swimming in wealth. They've hidden their money in their cellars.
It's time to introduce paper currency.
What?
By imperial decree.
Understood.
Great U officially begins a rectification campaign. Its purpose is to save grain and to reflect on past hardships. The specific implementation plan is to dispatch the imperial guards to all parts of Great U to conduct investigations regarding the governance of local officials. If citizens are found wasting food, the penalty will be a fine. But if within a county, more than 100 households are wasting food, the county magistrate will be directly dismissed. And if any of you are found wasting food, I will hold you personally accountable.
Yes, Your Majesty. I have something to report.
Speak.
7 years ago, Great U's first batch of carrying long-range rocket launchers, the armored steamships, officially set sail. 6 years ago, Great U dispatched 40 warships and 80,000 sailors to depart in 4 directions: east, west, south, and north, carrying large quantities of silk, tea, porcelain, and other slow-selling goods. 5 years ago, Great U's navy had already sold the excess goods globally, reaching as far as the African continent. A single voyage earned 70 million taels of gold and 100 million taels of silver. From then on, Great U experienced a boom in maritime exploration. Many private armored ships appeared. 3 years ago, the people of Great U, traveling by steamship, had already reached various parts of the world. And last month, a Great U navigator crossed the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Atlantic Ocean. Finally, through practical experience, they proved that the Earth is indeed round. Now, the navigator has returned to the capital. The capital is abuzz with excitement. This discovery marks Great U's entry into the realm of Earth exploration. How should this navigator be rewarded? And how should this matter be handled?
Hundreds of years before Magellan's fleet.
As for this matter, how should it be handled?
A great reward for the exploration of Earth. This grand feat is worthy of ennoblement. By my decree, I hereby bestow upon him the title of Marquis of Exploration.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Furthermore, his deeds shall be published in the newspapers and compiled into plays, performed by troops and storytellers, passed down through generations. I want everyone in Great U to know that the Earth is round. When I studied abroad in later years, I said I would bring high-yield crops to Great U. so that everyone in Great Yu could eat their fill. Now I have achieved it. I also said I would bring industry to Great Yu, and that is also nearing completion. Across the entire nation now, the use of steam engines is becoming widespread. Great Yu has gradually conquered the land and the sea, but the sky remains a distant dream.
Xu Xinghan, you have brought someone who does not belong to this era. She should return to her own place instead of being trapped in great...
10 years. Give me another 10 years. She needs to wait for that child to grow up, marry, and have children.
I've already planned it all out. Modernize the entire army. This is precisely the grand scheme I intend to enact.
She will see. My Great Yu catching up to science.
The first atomic bomb must be successfully tested.
She will see my Great Yu become the world's first nation to conquer the sky.
Why am I here? I'm here to do all this.
She will see my Great Yu's first rocket launch.
Let's get started.
1 month.
Your Majesty, where are we going?
To the R&D department.
All right.
His Majesty and Her Majesty have both said that we humans are destined to reach the heavens. Starting 3 years ago, our R&D department has used countless methods to reach for the sky, the constraints on us, but we've repeatedly failed.
Teacher, we've been researching for 3 years. I think our research direction is wrong.
Why is that?
Her Majesty the Empress said that gliders are the easiest to create. But we tried many times, only to discover that wooden boards are simply unable to support their overall frame. Metal, however, is too heavy and cannot lift off at all. Teacher, do you remember my suggestion from 3 years ago? 3 years ago, I said that we humans should be like birds. As long as we could grow a pair of wings, we could fly to the heavens. Do you remember? What I mean is, could we perhaps find a material to craft wings from it and then use our hands to ascend into the sky?
That's impossible.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
You may rise. My Great Yu cannot produce such materials. Even if we could, with the strength of human arms, it's fundamentally impossible to achieve flight by flapping wings. It's impossible.
Your Majesty, you were in the immortal realm for 5 years. You must have seen it, right?
They call it an airplane. Airplanes. Forget it. We can't build them.
Why is that? Our Great Yu has achieved comprehensive technological development now. It's impossible not to be able to build it. With persistent effort, even an iron rod can be ground into a needle.
It's impossible. This isn't a question of sufficient effort. It requires comprehensive industrial technology, engine power, and a full explosion of material mechanics. And my Great Yu has only developed for barely 10 years. Later, the Wright brothers, the first to fly into the sky, relied on being dragged by a horse-drawn carriage, like flying a kite. Afterwards, after many years, gliders were finally invented. After decades of development, during World War I, the Harrier fighter jet was successfully test-flown.
Your Majesty, where exactly can we fly into the sky? There has to be a direction.
Perhaps we shouldn't pursue airplanes first.
Then what should we pursue?
Jet aircraft, helicopters, rotorcraft, delta wings, powered parachutes, airships. The ways for humans to fly into the sky are not limited to one. And currently, what my Great Yu can build are only 2 types.
2 types?
We actually have 2 types.
Powered parachutes, airships.
Teacher Sue never mentioned what a powered parachute or an airship is.
She's a liberal arts student. She can handle basic science, but anything deeper she can't.
Liberal arts. What exactly are liberal arts?
We need to prepare a soft and airtight material. The lightweight frame for an aircraft, even though we can't build one. We can improvise. Who says we absolutely need airplanes to reach the heavens? I believe the first aerial force of Great Yu could be a powered parachute brigade.
Well,
Below this material, we can attach a tow rope when the wind blows and inflates the canopy. This way, we can use the tow rope to control its direction.
Oh, this thing. How did I not think of this? Isn't this what the Empress called a parachute?
Yes, we can't fly, but we can study parachutes.
a parachute. A parachute. It can only fall downwards, but it can't fly.
That's why it's called a powered parachute.
A powered parachute.
Imagine a person carrying an internal combustion engine and this kind of parachute.
I can't imagine it.
Aerodynamics. Didn't I teach you? How could you forget it all? As long as the parachute body has upward lift, and we add to it forward propulsion, then this way, won't it naturally achieve flight?
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I see now too.
I understand too. I can even feel we'll succeed 100%.
Then, what about airships?
In chemistry class, didn't the Empress teach you that hydrogen is lighter than oxygen?
Yes, the Empress's rhyme. I still remember it.
So then, we can prepare a piece of airtight fabric. Fill it with hydrogen. This way, this hydrogen-filled fabric bag, won't it naturally ascend into the sky?
You mean, like the one during experiments, that small hydrogen balloon?
Precisely.
But its lifting power isn't that great.
Then we'll just make it big enough. A head-sized hydrogen balloon can only lift a writing brush. But what if we made it as large as a palace? Could it lift a dozen people?
A palace-sized hydrogen balloon?
Why not?
Then how do we make it move?
Just equip it with an engine. On top of the engine, add a propeller.
I am the historian, recording His Majesty's entire life and actions. His Majesty hasn't been to court these past few days, so there's nothing much to record. It's a holiday here today.
I can't keep Ching-Ching here. She has to go back. But crossing 1,000 years of time. Can I speak with her? I want to tell her that I miss her dearly in Great Yu. Even if it were just a one-way telegraph. I would still want to cross 1,000 years of time to speak with her.
How annoying. I said it's a holiday today. It's a holiday today. Your Majesty, forgive me. I didn't know it was Your Majesty arriving.
It's all right. You may rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you have come to.
You're the historian who records my words and actions, every aspect of my life. Tell me, how many emperors in history, just by offending the scribes? Have you scribes, then, in the historical records, with just a few subtle words, caused that emperor, in later generations, to suffer hundreds, even thousands of years of scorn? I'm here today to check if you've been writing bad things about me.
Your Majesty is a wise ruler, and I am no mere scribe.
Oh, then what are you?
I am a witness to the history of our great Yu.
All right, then tell me, what have you recorded?
In the first year of Mingwu, Emperor Zhu Chongjian abdicated, and Crown Prince Zhu Xinghan ascended the throne. That same year, our armies conquered the enemy, reaching the far seas and planting our flags on Mount Jushu. In the second year of Mingwu, General Ouyang reached the inner sea, and Great Yu's first ironclad battleship was launched. That same year, our ocean fleet set out for trade. In the 3rd year of Mingwu, potatoes, sweet potatoes, corn, and hybrid rice were fully promoted across Great Yu. In just 1 year, Great Yu no longer saw people starving on the roads, a first in 4,000 years. In the 4th year of Mingwu, the internal combustion engine was invented. The first shipments of oil from the inner sea were transported back to Great Yu. Private car manufacturers independently built the first civilian steam locomotive. They were bought up instantly. That same year, Great Yu's first cement highway was unveiled in the capital. In the 5th year of Mingwu.
So, what words did I speak? What have you recorded?
Your Majesty said, if the enemy can go, so can I, to ensure all common people.
And finally, to let all people eat their fill.
Eat their fill. Wherever the rivers flow, all shall be Great Yu territory. I returned after studying for 5 years in the immortal realm, bringing a remarkable woman, Su Qingqing.
And add one more sentence. I want it to appear in the most prominent position.
Your Majesty, how prominent should it be?
As long as future generations speak of Great Yu and your emperor, they will immediately associate it with this phrase.
How about making it your catchphrase?
Catchphrase?
Yes. Your Majesty, the more you say it, the more it becomes your catchphrase. Say it once, and I shall record it for you. Future historians will see it. Notice you say it often. It will naturally stand out, and they will remember it.
Record?
Yes.
What am I here for? I am here to do exactly this.
What am I here for? I am here to do exactly this.
Your Majesty, just this?
Just this one sentence. What am I here for? I am here to do exactly this.
Are you crazy? Quick, look at the fish.
What am I here for? I am here to do exactly this.
Are you crazy? You say that every day. Hurry up, we need to go to court soon.
What am I here for? I am here to do exactly this.
Will this ever end? Hey, hurry, they're coming.
It was stolen. It was stolen. What am I here for? I am here to do exactly this.
Oh dear, at a time like this, you're still saying all this. See, you just made me lose.
You've resurrected. Hurry.
Hey, what kind of surprise are you going to give me? Why are you wearing that?
Haven't worn it in a while. You didn't even wash it for me.
Okay. Let's go. What surprise are you going to give me?
You'll know soon.
What exactly are you going to give me?
You all leave first.
Here.
What are you keeping from me? Hey! How could you?
You've been here for almost 10 years, right?
9 years.
Are you getting used to living here?
At first, I wasn't really used to it. Now I'm getting more and more accustomed. And I like it more and more.
Will you forget me later?
What are you talking about? What do you mean, will I forget you? What nonsense are you spouting? I don't like you saying this. Is there a surprise or not? If not, I'm going back to the palace first.
What am I here for? I'm here to do exactly this.
You've gone crazy lately, saying things like this every day.
Only this way will you know. Transcending 1,000 years of time. That sentence from history was written for you to hear.
Is there a surprise or not?
Mingwu Year 9. Great Yu's first flying squadron. Ready for takeoff.
Received.
It really succeeded. It broke. We can really fly into the blue sky. Who invented this? You didn't lie to me, did you? We can really fly into the blue sky. It's incredible. Earlier than the Wright brothers by 800 years. You're amazing, husband. Our great Yu is truly full of talented people. To actually be able to fly into the sky with even a squadron. It's been 9 years since I last rode a plane.
Why haven't we taken off yet? Hurry up.
Yes, they've already departed.
Tell him to hurry up.
Don't be anxious. Preparation is needed before flight.
I'm afraid you'll never see it again.
How could I not see? I'm not blind.
About to fly over His Majesty's airspace.
Please, just wait a moment longer. Just one more second.
How is my body disappearing? Xinghan, quickly look. What's happening to me? How am I disappearing? Look at me.
I love you. You must remember me.
I'm not going back. Who wants to go back? I want to stay here.
Suit Ching. Look up. This is what 9 years we've jointly created, the Great Yu Empire. Ching.
Successfully flew over His Majesty's airspace. Please return for inspection.
Your subject has a memorial to present.
Speak.
The Empress has been missing for many years. His Majesty is also 40 this year. It's time to establish a crown prince.
Yes, we should have established one long ago.
Should have established one long ago, should have.
The Yu Dynasty is a dynasty with the most integrity.
I had a very, very long dream. I don't know why. I feel like crying so much. I'm so sad. It feels like I've left the person I love most.
Classmates, you don't seem interested in this. How about we talk about some unofficial history?
Unofficial history?
Yes, unofficial history. Speaking of which, in some local county records, folklore, and unofficial histories, it's all recorded.
I'm also inexplicably down, so I need a little drink.
Some unofficial histories say, during the reign of Emperor Mingwu of Dayu, they invented steam engines and armored steamships. They dammed rivers and invented hydropower stations. Other unofficial accounts say, General Ouyang conquered the enemy driving an off-road vehicle.
Professor, these unofficial stories are way too wild.
Well, since they're unofficial histories, right? Let me tell you something even more unbelievable. One local gazetteer records that in the 9th year of Emperor Mingwu of Dayu invented powered paragliders and flew for the first time.
Is that true?
It's recorded in unofficial history that this was a birthday gift from Emperor Mingwu of Dayu, Xu Xing'an, to the most mysterious empress in history. It was a birthday gift. Wild enough, huh? Don't think I'm making this up. It's all recorded in unofficial history.
Professor, that's 800 years earlier than the Wright brothers. How romantic. It was a gift for the most mysterious empress in history.
That's right. Speaking of this empress, if there were no historical records, she would be untraceable. In ancient times, empresses were all part of arranged family alliances, but this empress, we only know her surname was Su. She appeared out of nowhere, her origins unknown, and then disappeared just as suddenly.
What was this empress's name?
Historical records say her surname was Su. During her lifetime, she was known as Empress Su. Her posthumous title was Empress Wuji. This posthumous title shows that officials, historians, and the common people of her time deeply respected and admired this empress. The characters Wuji were chosen. The single character Ji alone represents her intelligence, wisdom, and brilliant talent. During Emperor Mingwu's reign in Dayu, this proves that in the hearts of civil and military officials and the common people, this empress was regarded as a divine being. Classmate, what's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Oh, and there's one more thing about Emperor Mingwu that scholars of later generations have eagerly discussed for over 1,000 years without a definitive answer. To this day, there's no definitive answer. Ultimately, it became an unsolved mystery surrounding Emperor Mingwu. An unsolved mystery surrounding Emperor Mingwu.
What?
Emperor Mingwu had a catchphrase he always said. He'd say it during court. He'd say it during battle. No matter what he was doing, he'd say this phrase. Actually, it didn't mean anything. And no one knew what he meant by it. No one knew what it meant.
What? What catchphrase?
What am I here for? This is what I came here to do.
Ching, do you have confidence?
What am I here for? This is exactly what I came here to do.
What am I here for? This is exactly what I came here to do. What am I here for? This is exactly what I came here to do. What am I here for? This is exactly what I came here to do.
My dream is real. Across 1,000 years of time, he left me a message telling me not to forget. 9 years prove that I truly visited that era. No. Dayu. Empress Wuji, Emperor Mingwu. What kind of dream did I have?
Classmate? Are you alright?